welcome to the Unique Mind Self-Improvement Academy. My name is Sam Fareed. I'm the founder, and I have a special guest for you today. His name is Fady Fareed, also my brother and my good friend. Fady, thank you very much for coming over here.
Thanks for having me.
I appreciate your time, and Fady's a real estate agent. He's going to share with you his work ethics. He's also going to share very important details on how to improve yourself. So I see that your first step is you set yourself a goal, okay?
Yes.
And you said, and you made a decision. So number one thing you did to improve yourself is you made a decision that you're going to set a higher goal. I'm no longer going to follow a certain schedule, but I'm going to create my own.
Correct.
Okay, and then you got in. That's how you got into the real estate business.
Right.
So what's important that always captures my attention, because we're brothers, we're good friends at the same time. We've been knowing each other for a long time. You always impress me with the work ethics, and every time I share work ethics with my people around me, the main two parts we talk about is the effort that is required to accomplish something, and the use of time, the quality of use of time. So if you don't mind covering, how much effort do you put into servicing your clients? So let's say somebody called and say, hey, I want to sell my house. You're the agent for, you're the agent I'm looking for to hire. How do you service them?
Yeah. So if this is my mindset, and when I have a client, is that I would act like this is my only client. So I'll
feel full attention.
Full attention. When I'm with them, I'm right there with them. I don't have my cell phone on me, and I'm not picking up another calls. I'm not worried about another deal. I'm just giving full attention to that client.
There's a point that I wrote down here, the dedication. You dedicate your time, your focus to service that person you're working with. And that is the most common problem that I see, and not just in one career or in one business, but I see it happening often, that people take more than one responsibility while their attention must be on one place. But you don't do that. What you do is you keep your focus on how can I go from A to B with saving the best amount, with the least amount of time. Okay.
Right.
So what I got here from the notes is your focus. Your main part of ethics is your focus.
Right.
Okay. Now, time management. You're a young man. You're in good shape. You work out. You take care. You got other things that you take care of besides your business. How do you get the best out of your time? So let's start. What's your morning like? Let's start off with your morning.
Yeah. So morning, usually, and this is a new routine that I'm start implementing, but it never changes. So usually wake up around 6:45, 6:50. Take a quick wash my face and do all the morning hygienes, and then I'll do quick movement, which is about 5 minute, just quick breaths. I'll stretch myself, stretch my body, and that put me at about 7:15 or so. I'm ready to go. Then I have a phone call with one of my accountability partner in the real estate business at 7:30, which what we do is we hold each other accountable. And we just go over some obstacle or objections we've been having. That takes me from 7:30 to 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock I'd like to be at the office, and I just start structuring my day. Then that's when I get in the office, sit down, and I'll do a journaling, which I write 3 things that I'm grateful for. It's a very small journal called the 5-minute journal.
I love it. You reinforce your gratitude.
Correct.
I love it. I love it. What a great way to start your day, because that really, I'm a big fan of starting the day in the most positive way it could be.
Correct.
Because that determines how you're gonna flow throughout the day.
Oh, absolutely.
Now before we carry on, I took a very important note right here. Accountability partner.
Yes.
I see this problem happening a lot with a lot of people who want to succeed in something, that they say, I'm alone in this mission.
Right.
And I know from my personal experiences of looking for climbing up there to achieve more, to accomplish more, to provide more for myself, spiritually, financially, and health-wise. I think it's very crucial to have somebody on your side to hold you accountable.
Correct.
To tell you the truth when you make a mistake, and not sugarcoat it and tell you like that's okay, good job, no problem. I want someone to hold me accountable. Okay. And you've been one of the few people that I can rely on who are who can hold me accountable.
Correct.
Okay,
Hmm.
so I would like to share this with everybody else. Whether you're working out at the gym, whether you're going to in business or anything you do, you need a partner that holds you accountable every single day. Somebody that pushes you to do more. Okay, so let's get back to. So you start your morning, you do your morning routine.
Hmm.
You,
Morning ritual.
yep, your morning ritual. You connect with your partner that holds you accountable.
Hmm.
Moving forward throughout the day. So you start your day. You're out in the field. You're hunting. How does it go for you?
Yeah, so it's starting. I start making some phone calls right away around 8:30. That's when I start making some phone calls. I like to prospect, so if it's my day to go door knock, so I go door knock a couple of maybe 100 doors in a neighborhood, and it's I just gotta keep in mindset. This is the hard work. This is the dirty work that nobody wants to do, right? So I gotta stay.
That's a real hustler right there.
Yeah.
The door knocking. I love
The
it.
door knock and go to door. It's very important to stay with the positive mindset because you'll have some doors slammed in your face. People maybe cuss you out. But it's very important that you don't take that baggage from one door to another door because people will notice that. So it's very important to do a state management where if somebody yells at you, just brush it off, smile, and just go into the next door. Give them full attention. Again, I'm 120% right there with them.
Dealing with rejection
Dealing
in
with
a
rejection.
positive way. I
Yes,
like that.
I love rejection.
I like that.
Rejection is good.
He said he loves rejection. So notice he's accepting
Yes.
the fact that he's being rejected
Yes.
and not resisting that instead. Because that used to be me as well. I would resist rejection, and it never turns out well because I would always carry the effect of it at work or at home with me, and that's not something that helps me become productive. It actually
Absolutely.
it sucks my energy.
Right.
So accepting rejection, I like that.
Yes. This is just how you look at rejection. Some people are afraid of rejection, scared of rejection, hate
That
rejection.
used to be me.
I look at a rejection as it's good because that's one step closer to saying yes. So I get 50 people that says no, and one person in there is gonna say yes, and that's the person I'm looking for. And just stay positive throughout the day. After that, I'll try around noon. I'll grab something to eat, something healthy, and then I'll continue doing paperwork, admin stuff, negotiating deals, put a contract together, inspection, things like that.
Love it.
After that, I take a power nap if it's possible. So power nap. That's
So resting time. So okay, before you get to the power nap, this is we're getting into getting some rest.
right.
So your mind is constantly working. You're taking responsibilities. You're making those phone calls. You're
Yes.
analyzing data.
Yeah.
Now it's time for you to reset.
Reset. Correct.
So power nap is your first reset
My first reset throughout the day.
in your business. You're taking your clients. You're showing them houses. You're looking for the best deal for them. And when it comes to the way I treat business, the way I work with my clients, it's no different than my family.
Mm-hmm.
Like any client that I work with one on one, it's no different than how me and you hang out. Okay? So I would like to know about how do you carry the relationship between you and your clients, the amount of trust that you build and how you build that trust.
Definitely. Trust is the basic and most strong component of the relationship. So,
Yep.
because if we can trust each other, we can't work with each other, right?
Right.
So, from the beginning, client will be able to say how much I'm knowledgeable in the area, and if there's something that I don't know, I'll
You gave me
flat out and
coffee?
I tell them, and
Small coffee.
I'm straight with the answer. If something I don't know, I tell them outright I don't know, or I'll tell them I'll get back with you on that answer. So I'm just make sure that I'm getting the best service they can, and that's how we build trust. From the beginning, I'm more looking at to accomplish their results, not what I'm looking for, not the deal for me. It's what they want. If it's what they want in the house, what's the most important, location, price, anything like that. So I'm on top of it, and that's how we build trust. So end of the day, they'll be able to refer me for somebody else.
I like that. So he's constantly, or you're constantly building that trust and showing the good service that you send it out there later comes back to you from a different client.
10 times full, correct.
I love that. See, that's a great. See, referrals is a great indication of success,
Absolutely.
and building relationships with the people you work with, the people that you deal with, and helps carry your business because you cannot be the one man show. doing everything by yourself.
Absolutely.
Right? So your strategy is that beside me stepping up and putting the effort, I'm also going to let that effort bring me something in return,
Right.
which in your case brings you more customers.
Yes.
I like that. See, this is a great way of taking pressure off of yourself, because when you get out there, you want to be fully energized. And I see a lot of people rely on energy drinks, rely on a lot of external sources to get that energy going. When I believe that you create the energy from within.
Absolutely.
So this is one tactic that helps you save a lot of energy.
Absolutely.
So who is your ideal client?
So my ideal client is very simple. Anybody's thinking about buying, selling, or investing in real estate, I can help with. Straightforward.
So you do work with investors as well?
Correct.
Okay, that's an important point, because there's a lot of investors work with agents who are not familiar with real estate investing, because there's a difference between real estate investing and real estate agent.
Correct.
Okay?
Yes.
So make sure we get that clear. Now, Fady, how can your clients contact you? Are you on social media? Do you have a website? How can somebody get a hold of you?
Yeah, best way is my social media account, Facebook, Fady Fareed, LinkedIn, Fady Fareed. Also have my cell phone number in there, my email.
And we'll add a link directly to it below this video as well.
Perfect.
So just make sure you do that as well. Add the link to it.
Perfect.
All right, so Fady Fareed here. Hey, thank you very much for your valuable time to share great content with our audience. I appreciate your time, and looking forward to do more interviews in the future reference.
Awesome. Thanks.
All right, thank you. Woo!